Hello and welcome. You're in the right place where we'll cover turn walks into joy for both you and dog. I'm Jody Karow, dog life coach and founder of DogSense Online. I learned all these things I share with you first for living a better life with my personal dog Buddha, and then applied them to caring for thousands of dogs just like yours attending our doggy daycare and training programs. Through this video series, I'll help you get started with my favorite tips for living a life of cooperation with your social dog. Let's get started. Are walks with your dog something you dread? Have you had a dog before that had miserable manners on leash, and you're committed not to let that happen again with this dog? Are you envious of all the people you see who enjoy walking their dog? Do you have a new puppy or rescue dog and want to prevent those common problems before they occur on leash? Stick with me here because I'll be sharing my favorite leash walking tool and how to put it to work just for you. First, I want to take you on a journey from your dog's perspective. There's nothing normal or natural about being hooked to someone else via a leash. Humor me and put yourself in your dog's shoes for just a moment. You're bursting with energy as you've slept all night, had a little breakfast, and maybe a short walk. Everyone was scurrying about to get out of the house. Now the house is empty again. No going outside, no one to play with you. No going to the cabinet to get yourself a snack. You're bored with nothing much fun to do. So you spin a couple of circles and snuggle back into your bed. Much later, you hear the garage door open. Bounce up from your bed with great delight. It's the greatest moment of your day. You can't possibly contain your enthusiasm. You've waited for this moment all day. Your moment to play. You watch, waiting for that magnificent time when someone walks to the hook where your leash hangs. It's time, and you can smell the joy of outdoors already. You're so excited you're about to burst. This is reality for most of my clients, and it leaves most of my two-legged clients riddled with guilt. In the next video, we'll explore lots of ideas for this dilemma and ways to unleash you from some of that doggy guilt. With young and exuberant dogs, we'll need some energy-burning fun before that walk. Your best path for good leash manners is setting pup up early on for success. A bouncy pooch filled with the yayas won't be able to rein all that energy in for a calm stroll walking at your side. Now, despite your efforts for giving your pup the necessary outlet for dialing down some of that energy, leash walks still often come filled with many challenges. Your dog may find birds and squirrels are fun for chasing and flushing them out. When your dog sees another person or dog, the desire for meet and greets ramps up to sheer excitement. Then there are the many things we simply cannot see, but the dog's nose detects from blocks away. He pulls and pulls with all his might, as his nose says there's something very important that lies ahead, worthy of investigation. All these various things will take patience and practice on your part. Your dog cannot know what your expectations are in all of these experiences until you teach him, one by one. As you've learned in the first video, be sure to take your treat pouch filled with yummy snacks on each and every walk early on. You don't want to be caught without doggy motivation for teaching your dog life skills that will make life better for you both. Teaching your dog to harness in his enthusiasm is best achieved with assistance of the right gear. The best tool or piece of gear for this, I found, is a front clip harness. The Freedom No Pull harness is my favorite, and I recommend it for all my clients. A link is included in the PDF Top 5 Use Everyday Doggy Must-Haves. If you haven't downloaded it yet, a link is right below this video. Now, not all harnesses are the same. The leash clipping to the front at your dog's chest is what makes this type of harness work best. When the leash gets tight and your dog continues to pull forward, his whole body turns around. Your dog learns quite quickly. If he wants to go forward, he must keep that leash loose. It takes a little practice on your part and some repetition for your dog to make that connection. But training for the dog that is simply an excited and enthusiastic puller becomes unnecessary. The harness does most of the work. Now, if you're excited leash pulling Fido has reached the point of frustration, you'll need to start using the harness and also stop adding tension to the situation. You'll need to find your calm and inner zen. Just like with your spouse, kids, or coworkers, adding tension to frustration, well, there's just nothing ever good that ever comes from that. It's no different from your dog. Watch your inbox for access to links to both videos 3 and 4, as they'll help you even more. Our dogs are living social lives among men, women, children, and other animals. If we want them to be sociable, it's important we teach them without stressing them out. I've learned many tips and tricks for keeping both humans and dogs happy living a social life, and look forward to sharing more of them with you. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, share it with your dog-loving friends. It takes a village. All of us working together make our communities better for people and dogs. Now, tell me below in the comments, what is your biggest leash walking challenge? I'll be replying to your comments and taking the most common problems, turning them into future videos to help dogs and people live better lives together. Most importantly, and until next time, have fun and enjoy your dog.